Welcome back guys to episode number 4 of Back to Business. So the LSZ has made it back here to Bizz HQ, and I'm happy to say that Fab Shop have finally got those exhausts done. So the new position came out nicely there. Already seen a little bit of the unburnt fuel and stuff like that when I first fired it up coming out of the corner of my eye. Definitely liking this new position. So the engine's all back in and running well. Sounds less like a NASCAR now that we've got some mufflers put on the back of it. But now it's time to start making it look a little bit more like a car. Tomorrow we're heading over to Jason Clark's over at Slide Motorsport for him to work some of his wizardry. But in the meantime, I'm going to have to start fitting up all of these parts here. Nice painted KBD skirts there. Mega floppy. Hope that I won't be scratching them up too bad this season. But I think David's done a good job of getting that paint to stick on that polyurethane. Same with the front bumper. This is Jason's main work tomorrow. I think we'll start up a new page called Drift Cats of Instagram. Well, the door's on the front wing and it doesn't take much to make it start looking like a car again. Just need that livery to go on now and then it'll be looking awesome for 2018. Drift Cat of Instagram number 2. Hey Riley. Say hello to the camera. Morning guys, here at a wet Slide Motorsport here on Saturday morning, working with Jason Clark to try and fit that front bumper. I think I may have lost a friend already because it looks like it's going to be quite a complicated job. But if anyone can do it, Jason can. So let's see what we can do. So Jason's done the first bit of welding. He makes it look so easy. You probably saw by the time lapse that I was watching him through his spare mask, and that's because I'm trying to learn how to do it as well. What do you think, Jay? Pain in the arse job?
Yeah, simple. Nice Saturday.
Yeah, fantastic Saturday working with your mates. It's nice to see Mr. Clark is also using quality welding equipment. Go on the outside, yeah. Well, this is what 20 seconds of welding looks like with the master of Jason Clark. Looks like a freaking machine weld, I think is probably the best way to describe this. Wish my welding was this good. I think it's time to get more practice at that as well. So with the KBD kit being so flexible, we've had to put a few extra little bits of aluminium there to give it some rigidity. So we've started off with this bar across the top, gives it the perfect curve to match the bonnet. So next thing to do is mount some supports inside to give it that little bit of extra rise, and then it'll start looking where it should be. So you can hear Jason welding away in the background. He's now finalising the welding on each of the bits of the bumper bar. It's been anything but easy to get this to work, but it's probably because we don't have that factory front end on the Z anymore. but it'll definitely be worth it in the long run. Can't wait to have it on there. Well, it's been a tough day. Jason's done a great job and the bumper's pretty much on. Got some work to do myself at home, but I can't wait to see this car finished. And I think this is another big step forward. Big thanks to Jason at Slide. Great work as always. So since the car has been dropped off and I've got a little bit of extra time off work, I thought I'd come down to Croft where my girlfriend is currently driving around the track in her Mini Cooper S. It is absolutely tipping it down with rain here. I'm glad I've got the empty trailer because I might actually be able to make some cash by recovering some people. So yeah, we'll see what comes along. But this is Luke's Clio Turbo. Lovely little car, pretty rapid. Got a bit of a drift fix going on at the back here with a bit of wire wool to take it down to the needed noise regulation. I think the shaking head says it all. So Del's day hasn't quite gone to plan so far. She's done the first part of the morning, but unfortunately driven over something and punctured the middle of a tyre. So we come to our good friends here at Darlington Tyre and Auto to get it plugged so we can be back on the track for this afternoon. Well, we're back, the car's unloaded, so Del's gone off to go and do some sighting laps, so fingers crossed we've got it all sorted.